Welcome back to Physical Media Sunday, y'all. I am so excited to start another week with you here on this show. It's been a good time so far, and let me just start off by saying that I am fully aware that I have talked about this copy of RoboCop so many times already in the short history of this show, but it's going somewhere this time, I promise. You see, the thing is, I love this movie. I love RoboCop, the first one. And whenever I started Video Visions, I decided, yeah, okay, if I'm going to start doing a DVD playback with anything, it's going to have to be with RoboCop. The thing is, I remember whenever the unrated director's cut came out, and I got a copy of it on Blu-ray. That copy no longer exists. Things happened. I need to get another one, I guess. But I just kind of assumed that that would be like the definitive cut of the movie at that point in time. They made such a big deal out of it. Kind of like how the Richard Donner cut became the definitive cut of Superman, which is something else we're going to be talking about. Superman 2 specifically. But that is something else we're going to be talking about, very soon, maybe even next week. We'll see. And, I just thought that, because the thing about the director's cut, right, is so a little background, a little trivia if you don't know. When RoboCop was first presented to the MPAA for a rating, they gave it an X rating. NC-17, didn't exist at the time. And so they were like, well, this goes beyond R, because mostly the scene where Alex Murphy gets blown apart before he becomes RoboCop, leading up to him becoming RoboCop, was so gruesome, they said there's no way this would even fit an R rating. So we get that director's cut sometime in the 2000s. I don't remember exactly when, but we get that. They made kind of a big deal out of it because they're like, this is the first time you're actually going to see this full scene as it was intended to be, because it was cut down so that the movie could get an R rating. And as I was watching this DVD on Video Visions, and we get to that scene, and I'm watching it, I'm like, okay, it's been a long time since I've seen the unrated director's cut version of it, but that doesn't feel like that's the scene to me. That doesn't feel like it's right. And, I could have just Googled it, right? I could have looked around on YouTube, but where's the fun in that? Because you might end up with a copy of it both on DVD and VHS if you're a special kind of weirdo like me. So I thought today what we could do is we could just compare that scene in particular, both on this DVD and on this VHS from 1987, and determine whether or not that is the original theatrical cut of the scene. So we'll start with the DVD, and then we will move on to the tape, and we'll just see what we have. Okay. So we're rolling up to the mill now. We're about to see what we have here. Got Alex Murphy coming down the stairs, zeroing in on the bad guys. So the firepower they have. You want to live forever. The question of mortality already presenting itself in the movie. We have the line that's going to end up kind of giving him away to this guy later in the movie.
Why don't you let us take over from here, Emil?
We got Ray Wise, just a couple years after he has played Swamp Thing. And we have Kurtwood Smith, well before that 70s show.
Sure you are. Why, you gotta be some kind of... I bet that really pisses you off. So I don't like cops.
All right, there goes the hand.
Well, give the man a hand. He's all yours. All right, look out. Turn around, man. Hey, be ready for it. Hey, over here.
So see, to me, I mean, yeah, it seems like we get a decent amount of the blasting in there, but we hear a lot more than we actually see. There's a lot of cutting away in that scene, in that sequence there. So now let's just take a look at the VHS tape and see what we have. By the way, I have not watched this tape all the way through yet, so I'm still not 100% sure on what the actual condition of the tape is. But I checked the reels for mold, so at least we know there's none of that going on here. All right, we're picking right back up here on them approaching the mill. Let's see what's on the tape. All right. Coming down the stairs, just like before. I have to admit, this tape does look really good, though.
Don't move.
Okay.
Go ahead and do it. Dead or alive, you're coming with me.
There's the line again.
Why don't you let us take over from here, Emil?
Ray Wise is back.
Not yet, it ain't.
Kurtwood Smith coming back in.
I bet that really pisses you off. You probably don't think I'm a very nice guy, do you?
Buddy, I think you're slime.
See, I got this problem. Cops don't like me, so I don't like cops.
There goes the hand.
Well, give the man a hand.
They get to blasting. Yeah, I mean, it seems like what we saw on the DVD versus what we saw here.
Okay, fun's over.
Same exact scene. What do you think? Well, there you have it. I think we can conclude that, yes, the DVD version that I have is the original theatrical version as compared to the VHS from 1987. And I'm looking at the back of the DVD here, and I'm trying to discern whenever this DVD set was released, but all I'm getting are the years that each individual movie was released in theaters, so I'm not actually sure. But I figured since we don't actually have a copy of the unrated Blu-ray on hand right now, there's no way for us to check it, but I did find it on YouTube, so why don't we go ahead and pull it up on YouTube and just see what that scene looks like in the unrated director's cut. I'm just going to pick it up right here. This is from a channel called Flashback FM. There goes the hand the third time. I feel like it may have lingered on that shot for a fraction of a second longer. Oh yeah, and we actually do see him hold up the bloody stump there. More than in the last two versions. Yeah, okay, we see him actually get all the way up to his feet here. The arm gets blown off. Okay. Get a better look at him, all blown apart. Yeah. After seeing them back to back, yes. Okay, so we can tell that. Well, obviously it's the original theatrical cut that I have because it's the version that I have on the VHS. But what are the actual differences in that scene? And I wonder. I mean, in 1987, do you think that was warranted to give the movie an X rating at the time? I mean, do you think that that scene was worthy of an R rating? I mean, when you think about it. And we could talk. This is another subject for another time. But PG was still, or PG-13 was still a relatively new concept. I mean, when you see what the things that got away with being a PG movie back in the 80s, I mean, does that scene in particular really garner you something that goes beyond an R rating? I don't know. I'd love to hear what you think about it. But y'all, but you know what? I really appreciate you hanging out with me here on this Physical Media Sunday. Of course, I will be back next week. So be sure you subscribe and hit the bell icon so you know whenever I post another video on here as well. Drop me a like as well if you don't mind. That would be great. Make sure you check out what I got going on over there on Video Visions as well. A lot of cool, a lot of fun stuff happening. I think by the time that this video drops, my VHS rewind of Jurassic Park should also be up on Video Visions right now. So I appreciate that, y'all. I will see you back here next week. And remember, the future is physical.